Gun Owners of America is suing Florida over open carry, and there is a special guest star in this case. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Happy Tuesday, Wolverines. Today we're going to be talking about a case out of the Sunshine State called GOA versus Pearson, and it deals with GOA suing Florida over open carry. Now, the special guest in the case happens to be our very own producer of John Crump Live, FlyingRich Richard Hughes, who is a named plaintiff. Florida is an outlier when it comes to open carry. Most states allow open carry. In fact, only 4 states in the District of Columbia ban open carry. The 4 states that ban open carry are Florida, of course, Illinois, New York, and California. If you notice, those states are not gun friendly, and Florida is supposedly gun friendly, although I do have my doubts. Rich specifically wants to carry his firearm openly in a dog park in St. Lucie County. Now, St. Lucie County is important because their sheriff made a post on social media stating that anyone that open carries will be arrested, which will not be ideal for Rich. Florida has a couple of exceptions to the open carry ban, one being fishing and the other one being hunting. But as you can see from a lot of YouTube videos from people like the armed fishermen, a lot of the law enforcement does not know about this exception to the rule. But there shouldn't be a rule whatsoever because you should be allowed to open carry if you so choose. Florida is a permitless carry state, so you can conceal carry without a permit, but you're not allowed to open carry, which makes absolutely no sense to me. GOA is claiming that the Florida law banning open carry violates text, tradition, and history of the Second Amendment. In the Bruin decision, a law about guns has to be consistent with the text, tradition, and history of our beloved Second Amendment. And the Second Amendment was put into place to defend against tyranny. So let's go ahead and look at the text of the Second Amendment. The right to bear arms is self-evident, what that means. Also, we have the regulated militia. The Second Amendment was made to fight against foreign and domestic tyranny. Now, is there any militia in history that was forced to carry concealed? And the answer is no. So therefore, the state cannot ban open carry because it violates the text of the Second Amendment. Now, after you show that a law violates the text of the Second Amendment, the burden of proof falls to the person being sued, and they have to prove that their law is consistent with the history and tradition of the Second Amendment. And there is absolutely no analogs from the founding era, 1791, that shows that there was any law banning the open carrying of firearms by the state. The closest thing that the state might be able to use is laws that were basically brandishing laws at the founding. You cannot brandish a firearm at a person by pointing it at their face unless there is a threat, and they might try to use those brandishing laws for their historical analogs, but I don't think that's going to work because there is a difference between open carrying and brandishing a firearm. When you brandish a firearm, you are doing it to cause fear. When you are open carrying, you are doing it to keep yourself safe. So I don't think that is an analog that's going to be very useful for them, but I am sure that they're going to try that, and GOA actually points that out in their lawsuit to head that off at the pass. GOA is seeking a preliminary and permanent injunction against the Florida law, and if they win, everyone in Florida will be allowed to open carry. They filed this in the Southern District Court of Florida, which is a federal district court. And whatever happens, whoever the loser is probably going to appeal to the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. it will go to a 3-judge panel, and then from there, they'll probably ask for an en banc, and then from there, it'll probably go to SCOTUS for consideration. So this battle is just beginning, but I do have a good feeling on this, and Rich and GOA can change the landscape of Florida forever and give everyone the ability to carry a firearm. All right, guys, that is it. My name is John Crump. If you like what I do here, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. It would really, really help me out. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about gun stuff almost every day. And this is John Crump News. With that, we are going to get out of here. I love you very much. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keeping the fight. Wolverines, MFers.